If you say it's not so, if you say that it's not so, I cannot believe, I cannot believe that Sean Payton didn't go for the field goal, man. I mean, you were on your 10th nail. You were biting your nails. You were on your last one. And all he had to do was, instead of letting his ego drive him, just being conservative, knowing it's a playoff game. But your guys survived, man. You survived the big one, man.
Yeah, man. Along the way, we learned how to win.
Congratulations to Coach Q's team. This has been a long journey this season, well documented. And I got to give it to you, man. Them Pats, they find a way to win.
Yeah, man. Winning becomes a habit.
When it becomes a habit. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Look, there's no tricks when it comes to the Pats. I mean, it's just fundamental. It's basic. It's hard nosed. Man, the defense was on fire.
Yeah, with lights out, man. I think they playing with something to prove. Every team we played against, they talked about the other team, the opponent defense. That what brought up ours. But,
Yeah.
I told you all year that our defense is gonna be solid. It's gonna be good. I mean, that's where we spent the money at.
Man, that's where you spend the money at. And what did Drake May prove, man? What did he prove to the world, to you? I mean, what did he prove going into the season, into the game of his life? He's
Right,
got another one, which is going to be the biggest game of his life.
right.
But I mean, through the adversity, on the road, I mean, what, 10-0? You guys win 9-0, 10-0 on the road,
Yeah, 9-0 in a row.
9-0 on the road. I mean, that's history in the making right there. And
Yeah.
through all the adversity, and to do it with his legs, what did he prove, Coach?
Man, he proved a lot to me, man, throughout the whole season. In this game, he did what it took for us to win the game. Um, I always thought Drake May didn't come through in the fourth quarters. I thought he always played good for 3 quarters, didn't come through in the fourth quarters. But he proved me wrong, man. I'm glad to see it. I'm happy to see it, man. Proved me wrong. Happy to see it. He is he's a superstar in the making. He's
Yes.
a superstar in the making, man. And I think this, kind of like how like Joe Burrow made it to Super Bowl. I want to say his second year maybe,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, same here.
and he's still kind of riding that way because he hasn't really been that good for his team success since then, but people still put him up there. You know,
Yeah, they definitely do.
yeah, just because he had that Super Bowl run, and I know it's a little bit because of who he beat. I think what I'm saying he beat the Chiefs to get to that Super Bowl. But still, man, he haven't done much after that. So, I think this solidified May's spot up there with the elites, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead. This is your floor. This is your, I hate to say that, but it's your floor, man. It's your floor right now. I got to give it to you.
yeah, I mean, he don't get too high, he don't get too low. He do a little celebration when he score a touchdown, but nothing much. He don't hang his head down when he turn the ball over. I always thought Drake may turn the ball over a little bit too much, but he don't hang his head low, man. He just move on to the next play like a coach like to see. And so the next play can just as bad as that play was bad. The next play can be just as good.
Just as good.
It'd be a remarkable play. So he just resilient, man. And whatever the team needs, he do.
whatever the team needs, he does. And you know what? I think what I really love about it is how even kill he is, and I think that we've talked about it in the past. I mean, he's never too high, he's never too low. He's always in the moment. He's always next play, and I mean, wow, to use those legs. I'm like, man, I'm like, Coach Q he is biting some nails right now.
Yeah, man.
And man, I mean, him using the legs, those scrambles, man, that's what really did it, man.
Yeah, man. It did, man. I'm just, I don't want to look too far forward. I don't want to get too far forward in our conversation because we got plenty of time to talk about the Super Bowl. So I just want to, talk about it now. But I am looking forward to that Super Bowl, just to see.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to get too far ahead of because we know we still got a couple more. We got another week to talk about it too. But man, Drake May had a spectacular run. The numbers kind of went down in the playoffs as expected. We played against 5 top defenses so far.
Yeah,
We played against 3 defenses that's in the top 5. What I'm basically
yeah,
trying to say. And so, the numbers not gonna be there just as long as you make the plays that need to be made, and our defense keep playing lights out. Man, we gonna. Be all right. So this was a great run by us, man. Just us ahead of schedule. You know, we
yeah,
really had a schedule. I thought I talked about this before, but this is a way to win in the NFL now. This is a new blueprint. You get you if you can draft you a good quarterback and get them on that rookie salary scale, then you can put good pieces around them. And then so you get those Super Bowls. That's how you get the Super Bowls now, as far as, with the salary cap and quarterbacks getting paid so much. Or you can do it, we get to the Seahawks, or you can do it the way the Seahawks did it. You find you a value, a vet that people done gave up on and get him for a good price.
yeah,
Either way, so Sam Darnold not on no crazy contract with Seattle. So them the two ways right now. But if you getting paid that money, you really got to produce. If you're getting paid highly, if you're getting paid 50 and 60 million, you really got to produce because you ain't gonna have as much around you.
right.
So man, but Drake showed me throughout this year, man, he can elevate, average talent. Booty's a
See,
good player,
right.
but he's not
Yeah,
a first rounder. Drake played well with Diggs. And if you go back and look at Diggs' snap percentage, he around 50% playing on the field, no higher than
yeah,
60. So he won on the field every snap. Then you got Douglas, you got Henry, Hunter Henry, Hooper. So Drake May,
you got a bunch of guys that believe in each other too.
Mac Hollins, man, his
Oh
energy,
man, Matt,
his
his
energy.
energy.
He came back. This was his first game back in 4 weeks because he was on the IR, and
Yeah.
and you saw what he brought to the team right away.
Whoa.
I got into a discussion the other day, man. Just chilling at the car wash, and somebody brought up too, and they were like, man, AJ Brown might come to y'all next year, and I said, man, I don't even know if I want him. And the guy looked
No,
at me like I was crazy.
no, you're not
And
crazy.
he like, man, you know what, AJ Brown? I said, man, is AJ Brown gonna block?
Right.
Is he gonna block? I know
I
you.
don't think you're crazy at all.
They thought I was crazy. Like, man, I like Matt Hollins, and they were
Yeah,
like, "What you talking about, Matt Hollins?" I said, "Man, he's gonna block.
yeah,
He gonna
that's
catch the
right.
ball when it's thrown to him, and he gonna block
You
in the
need
run game.
players like that.
Right.
Yes.
And if he ain't getting the ball, he gonna still block just as hard as he got 10 catches or no catches. He
Or
gonna block
none.
the
Or
same.
none. He's still gonna be a team player.
Right, man. So I'm like, man. I mean, would I love to have him? I mean, I guess, but I'm happy with Mac, man. I'm happy
He's
with Mac.
still gonna be a team player like me over here who has no skin in the game whatsoever. All I can hope for is that my team follows Coach Q's 2 waves of success. And that wave is getting a young one, but that's another episode. Hopefully my Raiders will follow that formula. But I'm a team player because I still have to go through this Super Bowl. We have to cover it. And I have to now, I'm going to say this live, even though it might not be live to some people that are going to see it for the first time, I have to say that I'm going to root for the Pats. I can't believe this. Oh
Yeah,
man, I'm
man.
gonna root for the Pats.
And let me ask you this, man. Did you like watching the football out there in that element?
You know what? It just brought you back to the 60s, the 70s, the game, NFL films and the legendary classic games.
Right.
You know, I think it just had that whole thing. And let's talk about coaches, because when you look at two of the coaches, you know, you got the Pats coach, you got the Broncos coach. I mean, two very experienced guys, but one guy kind of knew what that weather brings, knew what the playoff game meant in a different kind of way, and was conservative. There was even times when the Patriots, it almost seems as if they didn't even want the ball at sometimes. Like they were throwing the ball in the sideline. They were okay with punting the ball, you know,
Right.
and not having it in their possession. They played so smart, you know, very conservative and very smart, and they cherished every single thing that came their way in that game. And Sean Payton, he kind of did the opposite. And I really think that was one of the main difference in the game. What do you think about the coaching styles of both of them?
Yeah, man. Vrabel, I don't think he get enough credit, man, for um, how he um, coached the game with such a mindset of knowing what to do in each situation.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like his
A plus.
philosophy, his
Yeah.
philosophy adjusts to the situation. So I don't think he get enough credit for that, man. It's just whatever the situation calls, that's what he do. We done seen plenty of times when it's 3rd and 8 and they go ask May to make a play, right?
Yeah.
But in that game, he like, yo, May, you got your one option.
That's right.
You got one option, and if that option ain't open, just throw it away.
Just throw it
Don't hold
away.
it long. Don't hold it for a long time. If that one option open, we throw it to him. If he not,
Yes.
throw it
Yes.
away. And that's only like 3rd and 8. So he adjusted, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I seen him do next level coaching in the regular season, when we had the ball at the end of first half, we owned the 2 yard line, and it was about a minute and 30 seconds left. He actually took a knee to wind the clock on down so the other team would get the ball, but he trusted us to score a touchdown with like 10, 15 seconds left on the clock. So he gave up a down, trusting us that we going this last play that we run, we're gonna execute it and we
Yeah.
score a touchdown and they not gonna get the ball back. And we threw a touchdown to Diggs with like 10 seconds left in the half. And I'm like, I hear people talking about let's do that, but I never seen a coach actually just give up a down. You know what I'm saying?
His
The clock.
game management was superb.
Yeah, yeah, it was, man.
His situational coaching decisions was superb.
Right,
And that's the difference. That's the difference. You know, it's almost like I guess it's anything. If you own a company and you're looking at all of the angles that you know, all the different things that are necessary for that company to be successful with a fine tooth comb, right?
right.
That's exactly what we saw. And Sean Payton, man, I mean, for one, he should have told Stidham exactly throw the ball at, you know, throw the ball on the sideline, because that could have been a difference in the game. And then two, I mean, to not go for that field goal, I knew once that happened, I said to myself, this is gonna come back to haunt them, and it did.
Man, I think, man, like I done seen it so many times. Like you win field goal range, but when it's like 4th and 1, like every coach think they can just get that 4th and 1. It was more like
It
one.
ain't easy, man.
Yeah, so I think it would have been 4th and 5. He would have took the field goal easily. It's an easy decision. But when it's
Yeah,
like 4th and 1, man, it's like teams rarely take the field goal now, even if they almost guaranteed to get the 3 points. Like they go for it on 4th and 1, 4th and 2 now, man.
I'm I'm like this, and I get it. They had some momentum,
Right,
but you're playing a great defense, and
right.
I think that you said this. A lot of people they don't realize. Well, they realize it now how great the Patriots defense is.
Right. I still don't think people really even. I still think people are sleeping on how good the
They
defense.
still don't give you guys props on that
I
side.
still don't. I still think they're sleeping on how good the defense is, man. Like
That
we got
defense is tough, man.
we got two of the best defensive tackles.
If you're a football player, that defense is tough.
Yeah, 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 man. But people just don't really speak on it. They talked about the Texas defense. And
What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something about it. What were you saying?
what the Patriots defense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we're talking about the defensive tackles. We got two of the best young defensive tackles in the game. And when we signed Milton Williams, man, that was a game changer. That was a game
Oh
changer.
my gosh. That guy there is crazy.
All right, that was a game changer, man. This thing he done played in the back-to-back Super Bowls with different.
That guy there is man. How can you not want to have a dog like that on your team?
Right.
Man, he's good.
And then you got Baltimore beside him. I want to say he bought a third-year player, and
Yeah.
then people don't really know about Baltimore, man, but he's a dog, man, down there. He's a dog. He can stop the run and rush the passer. And then you got them three corners, man. You got, everybody know about Gonzalez. People learning about Carson Davis. He done played big time football on good teams before he came. He was with the Detroit.
Ooh, that's secondary.
And then what? And then the sleeper that nobody knows, man, that play in the slot and cover all slot receivers, man. Jones.
Jones.
Hey, every time he touched the ball, you hear me screaming the Jones effect. You know, and
Jones, man.
he got so important that we took him off kickoff return. We still punt return now because that's so important. That's an important piece of the game. You got to have good punt returns. Change the field, and you don't want to fumble neither. Just ask the Rams. But right.
That was a preview. We're getting to that one.
Right. So you don't want to fumble punt returns. So we couldn't take him off punt return because that's too important. But we took him off kickoff return because we didn't need him getting hurt on kickoff return because that's how
Right.
important he became to the defense. He wasn't that important coming into the season, but man, throughout the season, man, to play slot corner the way he played it, we couldn't risk him getting hurt. Not on kickoff return, no way. We let somebody else do that. Now he still got to be electrifying on punt returns for us. That helps
Right.
change the field, and you can't fumble. I mean, just ask the Rams. So that was a
Shit.
change that was a change that Vrabel made. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. And you can
And
tell he trusts
uh,
his other staff. He really trusts Josh McDaniels.
that's the thing. He trusts everybody in that building. And
Right.
I think everybody in that building trusts each other. And that's why the Patriots have been in the Super Bowl time and time again. It starts with the organization, from the owner to the staff it starts all the way from the top to the bottom, man. I mean, it just is what it is. Yeah,
Right.
we have fun, going back and forth with my team and your team, but I'm not a fool. I know when something's built the right way.
Right.
And being a football fan, you have to admire. You got to admire great football. If you're a football fan, you got to admire great football. and I'm a football fan, and I
Right.
admired what you guys did, and you guys deserve to be in there. You
Right.
know,
I want to add,
now,
I'm going to add this too when we talk about Drake May.
yeah,
Drake, I got to give Drake May credit too, man, for helping the left tackle. That sounds strange, right? That sounds a little funny that I'm saying the quarterback helped the left tackle. It's usually the other way around. But Campbell was having a hard time with people going around him, right? You know, they say he got his short arms, but he was having a hard time in the game before with Houston with people going around him. But I told you that wasn't all Campbell's fault, right? Because Campbell making sure they don't go straight to the quarterback. They got to wrap around. That's cool. Drake got to slide up in the pocket. And I think Drake did a better job of sliding up in the pocket and to keep Campbell from looking like he getting beat so bad.
so badly.
Right. So I said like Campbell making the guy go around the quarterback and Drake may just step up in the pocket.
Yeah.
And he did a better job of that. And then Andy actually and some of the not say most of the time, but a couple of times he was actually able to take off and take advantage of them lanes.
Yeah, he was.
So that just comes from stepping up into the pocket and being able to see your lanes. So
And you know what? It also that comes from maturity, right? I mean, someone that's able to process the game,
I'm
even though
pretty sure
this
Josh
is.
McDaniel helped him with that. I'm pretty sure that that was in film.
Oh yeah, I
Pretty,
think. I mean, and let's give props to Josh. You know, because what a fantastic season he's had. You know,
I'm glad all them jobs getting taken up, man. So you know they can.
Right. What a fantastic season.
I'm glad Josh. I'm glad all them jobs getting taken up, man. So Josh gonna be all right. He can stay put.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. I mean, you got a young team, and just seeing Drake May. I saw pictures of him and his girl. You know, when he was in, I think, junior high and high school, and being with the same girl, and that he just seems like that kind of kid that's just raised well. You know, was always focused on ball and winning, and just has a really good. He's got good stability about him. You know, he just seems like he's just got that kind of great foundation, and you see it in his play, man.
Hey man, he from the state of North Carolina. What you expect?
Yeah.
We breed greatness out here, man.
There's a lot of greatness that's coming out there in the
breed
Carolina.
Greatness out here. We breed greatness out here, man.
Okay, well, you know, runs in the blood, my brother. Runs in the blood.
Meet Tony Lee, rising country singer and artist. He's a husband, father, and All-American, celebrating his roots with the release of his new album, The American Dream, now available on Amazon Music. Serving up the comfort food of country with favorites such as Back to Nashville.
Now there's no Loretto, cash is long gone. The spirit of their music still lingers on. Slowly pull to the side of the road as I turn on the radio.
Sweet Mansfield Dreams.
Sweet little Mansfield is where they lay me to rest. These tidal bones as my soul flies on like an eagle leaving its nest.
Get your copy today at Amazon Music. That's rising star Tony Lee and his album The American Dream.
The Pride and Egos line of athletic wear is a brand that tells a story about people representing individuality, diversity, equality. Everybody's got our own story. What's your story?
We interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
Come on, my baby. Come on, like a baby mama. Put a ring on it, marry you without all the drama. I feel so honored and proud that you are mine. Don't have to worry, I'm sick and tired of all them games. I got my cape here to save you from all them lames. I'm gonna show you that all men ain't the same. When I'm down, you bring me up. If I'm on one, you say enough. You know how to bring me in without making me feel a fool. When it's dark, you bring me light. Since we've been together, we never fight. Gonna let you know there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Come on, I love you, yes I do. I don't need nobody in my life, but only you. I need you, yes I do. You're the only one when I'm broke, but still come through. You and I can sit and watch the housewives together. Flip the channel, watch the game, and afterwards have pleasure. It doesn't matter just as long as we're in the same room. My mama said that she really, really likes you. My sister co-signed, that's when I had my first clue. A father first of many great things here to come. When I'm down, you bring me up. If I'm on one, you say enough. You know how to bring me in without making me feel a fool. When it's dark, you bring me light. Since we've been together, we never fight. Gonna let you know there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Come on, I love you, yes I do. Yes I do. I don't need nobody in my life, but only you. I need you, I need you, I need you. Hey, 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 yes I do. Hey. You're the only one when I'm broke, but still come through. I really love you. Yes I do. Yes I do. I don't need nobody in my life, but only you. I really need you. Yes, I do. You're the only one when I'm broke, but still come through. Turn the lights off.
Sunlight breaks the dawn.
I'm Jeffrey Cordone, president of the Desmond Doss Foundation. I'm introducing to you the newly released Desmond Doss theme song, One More Soul. You are watching Second Opinion.
He was raised on the word in a small town pew. Mama said, son, let the Lord guide you. And the call came down from Uncle Sam's hand. He said, I serve my God while I serve my land. They mocked his faith, called him out his name, but he stood unshaken, unashamed. He carried no rifle, just a word and a band, cause he knew his strength came from God's hand.
Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I can't touch a gun.
Lord, help me get one more soul. He cried through the smoke and the fear and the blood red sky. Every step he took, every wound he knew was a prayer to heaven shining through. Didn't need a gun, didn't need control, just a savior strong enough to make him whole. Lord, help me get one more soul.
I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna get you home.
Every cry of pain called out his name. He crawled through fire, he crawled through mud. He wrapped their wounds and prayed through blood. When the cannons roared, he felt no fear, cause the voice of Jesus whispered near.
You're my hands, you're my heart, go do my will. When the world breaks down, I'll hold you still. Lord, help me get one more soul. He prayed while the world around him burned and frayed. He pulled him down that cliff through the endless fight, like an angel working through the night. Didn't need the glory, didn't need control, just a savior strong enough to make him whole. Lord, help me get one more soul. He took the blast when the grenade hit close, still reached for the fallen, never let go.
Lying broken, bleeding out slow. He said, if I die here, Lord, you already know I
Came for the lost, I came for the weak, cause you came for a sinner like me.
When the dark surrounds and faith feels thin, that's when the Holy Spirit steps in. He stood on faith when all else died, cause Jesus was his battle cry.
Lord, help me get one more soul. He cried till his hands went numb and the dawn replied. They said he saved 75 that day, but heaven counted more in a holy way. Didn't need a weapon, didn't need control, just a savior strong enough to make him whole. Lord, help me get one more soul. One more soul. One more soul. Till heaven called the hero home. Yeah, one more soul.
Thank God for letting me do my part in this war and saving the lives of my fellow men.
Lord, help me get one more soul. One more soul. One more soul. Till heaven called the hero home. Yeah, one more soul.
This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina.
You know that I think that really sucks that Bo Nix wasn't in the game. I mean, you can't. I don't want to speculate on something that didn't happen. A lot of people would say that if Bo Nix was playing, the Broncos would be going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
We can't. I mean, we can speculate all we want, but that's not what happened.
Nah.
I think it would be a tighter game. I mean, but the game was tight. The game was tight as it is.
Yeah, the game was tight as it is. So, I don't know. I just hated that he wasn't there to play, man. You know, with the season that they had. Going forward, man, do you think they can take that division over?
I don't know, man. You got the Raiders, man.
Hey, man, we having a serious conversation, man.
Look, you got the Raiders. You gonna ask me that? What's wrong with you?
I thought you were gonna be serious, man.
You got the Raiders.
I thought you were gonna be serious about the conversation.
You have the Raiders. We got the #1 draft pick. You got Fernando Mendoza.
All right, let's be
heading over.
All right, let's be serious for a little bit. So,
okay.
All right, let's be serious. All right. So, do you?
I'm being serious.
Do you think that Denver can win that division, man? Let's keep our credibility now.
I think Denver can. You know, I definitely think they're in contention. It all depends on. It depends on a lot of things. I mean, you know, it's really hard to put a hard copy on anything because the way the league has been.
Right.
You know, you guys were 4-13 2 years in a row, and then all of a sudden now you're in the Super Bowl.
Right.
You just don't know. The Commanders were 1 game away from it last year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. So, you know.
Right. I mean, we still got the whole offseason to say. But you know what, man? Both of them calls, I ain't called us in the Super Bowl now. Don't get me wrong now. But I said we had a chance to win a division because of our defense.
Right.
And Denver also. And I said the Commanders were going to have a rough season by the way they started their offseason.
Yeah.
By not paying Terry, by not paying Terry. So some stuff you can see it coming and evolving and becoming something.
This is wonderful because I'm glad that you're saying this. And I'm gonna say that, yeah, I think Denver is gonna be okay. I think they'll have a little chip on their shoulder.
Right.
You know, they'll have a little chip on their shoulder. That taste of we were almost there, we might have even won the game.
Yeah.
You know, so that will ride them along. So hopefully I think that will, well, hopefully not because they're in my division, but
right.
You know, I think they'll do good. I think they have a good, bright future, but I'm glad you're saying this because you're saying see, looking in that crystal ball and you were able to see certain things. And there's one thing that we didn't see and that we completely messed up on. And that's Sam Darnold, boy.
Yeah.
We both have to owe him an apology, man, because
right.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. Even though that was right in front of our eyes too, what he did with the Vikings, man. It was right there in front of us.
It was there, but we didn't think it was real.
Yeah. Yeah. It was real. Man, because he tailored off towards the end of the season and the Viking system had produced so many good quarterbacks in it. I just thought he was just a product of the system.
That's what I thought.
But man,
maybe he's a product of another one.
Yeah. You know, Sam Darnold is really young, man. He seemed like he's been in the league a long time. But they would have said today he was 28, so he came in the league at like 21.
We got to start giving him some props, man.
Oh yeah,
because he ain't nothing to mess around with.
No.
He's got his game together. And what do you think about that game? Now that we're moving on to it, what do you think? I mean,
man, I think we'll have a different conversation if the Rams don't fumble that punt, man. I really do.
I think so too.
I mean, we ain't talking about Sam. Sam wouldn't have played bad. Sam would have still had a good game. I think the Rams would have won pull that game out if he didn't drop the punt, man.
That was a bad blow.
It was, man. It was bad, man. Just think about this though, right? Let's say if Geno didn't want so much money except the money that the Seahawks gave him, the Seahawks wouldn't even be at this spot right now.
No, they wouldn't.
So Sam got a chance.
Geno would have not got him there.
Sam got to become a superhero just because Gino was being greedy with the money. And so the
Yeah.
Seattle were like, well, we ain't gonna pay Gino that. Let's go ahead and we'll give what we're trying to offer Gino and get that to Sam.
Look at that. You see what happens?
Right.
You see?
So yeah, but so back to the game. I just thought that was interesting,
Oh, I find it very interesting. And they can have Gino, but
Yeah, Gino ended up
take
with
him back. Look,
Yeah.
we'll trade Gino back for nothing.
Hey, Gino, he got you the number 1 pick, so
Yeah. He makes the big bucks. Let him make the big bucks
and he
somewhere
got you the
else.
number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he did. He
yeah,
did.
that's a
That's
blessing.
right.
He was that bad.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. So,
Thank you, Gino.
right. He's a blessing. So, but the game, like I said, man, if you don't fumble, man, I think the Rams win the game. But man, that Seahawks defense was pretty good, man. They pretty good.
They're pretty good, but I think the Patriots are going to beat them. I know that we're jumping ahead, and we're going to still talk about that. You know, we got some time. I don't see them beating the Pats. I know that's just me. I think the Rams would have been a problem. And some people look at it the other way, but for me, I don't know. I think there was a moment in time where I felt like the Seahawks' momentum in that game was dwindling a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it
And
was, man. Go ahead.
No, because the Rams' defense is not that great, in my opinion. But for some reason, it seemed like Seattle's offense wasn't clicking at some point in the game.
Right.
And I don't know if that's I just don't know if they got enough weapons to deal with the Patriots defense. I think if the Rams would have had just a little bit more defense.
Well, this is where Sam Darnold. I don't want to get too far ahead into talk about Patriots and Seattle. We got a lot of time, but I'm gonna stick with Seattle. Seattle, they got weapons, man. They got weapons, and if Sam can get on the ball, man, they dangerous. You got Shaheed that can take the ball to the house any play. Then you got Cooper Cup. Being that veteran leader. I think he really taught JSN a little bit on how to play the position. I really do.
I like that kid. Yes.
Yeah, I really think Cooper Cup gave him, some tips and some pointers on how to, run certain routes against certain defenses, against certain alignments. So I really think Coop helped him with that, man. Then so in JSN, man, wow, he was the best wide receiver in football this year. So I got to give Sam credit, man, for being able to get him the ball the way he did this season. And man,
to connect it, yeah, absolutely.
And so then the backup running back they got hurt, Claiborne. That's his name, right?
Yeah, but Walker came through, huh? That's
right.
what you're about to say?
Yeah, it gave Walker a chance to touch the ball more. And he making the most of them touches, man. He electric, man. He just can't stay.
Walker is electric.
Yeah. He just can't stay healthy, man. So with the backup going down, man, they gave Walker because they were really splitting carries. And man, Walker just been electric with his touches, man. And like I said, man, the defense is just they pretty stout. They got good defensive tackles too. They got Reed, and then they got I can't think of the big boy name now, but he's pretty good. I think he came from the Jets and he's on their team now. But they lights out, man. You got Lawrence came from the Cowboys. I want to say that's Leonard that played defensive tackle for him. He's solid. And then they long in the secondary, man. When he had a bad play talking trash
on the sideline.
Yeah. Then
he almost lost the game.
Yeah, and he got beat on the next play. But
he got blazed.
Yeah, he got beat on the next play. Then the Seahawks rookie came over there. It's like, look, man, you better tighten up.
Right. He told him too on the sideline, you better get your butt together.
The rookie guy got them together, man. And they got Weatherspoon in secondary. They good in the secondary, man. And got good linebackers too. So they spoke to that ball. I think you spoke about that in the past, how you're not gonna be able to run side and beat them side to side. They're too fast.
They're very fast.
Yeah, they're very fast. So It's gonna be that defense is gonna be a challenge. You know, that's the defense gonna really be a challenge. So we got to be ready.
Yeah, I think the defense is going to be a challenge, but I just like I said, we'll talk about that a little bit, a little bit later. But I just let's give Sam his flowers right now.
Right, man. Right.
He changed his narrative. Let's give him some flowers.
Yeah.
And he's basking in the moment. He's allowed to bask in the moment because of what he's done. Now, what the things that the Rams could have done better, I think that you said it in a nutshell. They should have held on to the ball.
Right.
I mean, really. Because other than that, I mean, I think the Rams played a spectacular game.
Yeah, they did, man. They played good. They not solid in the secondary. Secondary a little weak. Secondary kind of weak. There ain't no little in it. They weak in the secondary. Durant a good player. He seemed to always be ball hawking, but he kind of small frame guy.
Yeah, he'd be ball
Yeah.
hawking for real.
Yeah, he do. He seemed like he seemed to be everywhere, but he's kind of small frame, and he'd be the only player to me that seemed like he'd be making plays in the secondary. But yeah, they weak on the secondary, so it was easy for Sam to pick them apart. But now I'm gonna give him his flowers though, not just because he had bad games against the Rams too.
Yeah.
So you know, he changed that narrative and of playing bad against the Rams. So that was good to see, man. I think Sam is well deserved, man. He took a path to the Super Bowl, man, that a lot of quarterbacks not able to take.
No.
Quarterbacks that has been passed around and told that you can't make it in this league. They kind of get pushed to the side, man. But Sam, he ain't stopped, man.
He didn't stop.
Right.
He didn't stop. And for the young athletes that watch our show, never give up on yourself. Always believe in yourself. Because just because one situation doesn't work for you doesn't mean that there's not another one around the corner. You never know when the next opportunity is going to come. I mean, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it more and more. Even with Mendoza, you're seeing it that if you believe in yourself and you got the confidence, man, that, hey, you know what? I'm not going down. I'm going to prove to myself and to the world that I'm someone that needs to be taken serious. Anything is possible. And thinking of Sam Darnold is funny because I think of Rich Gannon, the Raider that went to the Super Bowl. Rich Gannon had the same kind of career.
Right.
He was thrown around. So Sam, champion, NFC champion. And what's really good about it too, Coach, is that coaching staff for Seattle has those guys playing on a whole different level.
Yeah.
And they believe in this coaching staff. It's a young coaching staff. And they really believe. You can see the players they galvanize the locker room. And Sean McVay, man, did he make the right play, that last play? I mean, I think he wanted to take it back.
Man, I seen people questioning like why wouldn't that pass go to Devontae or to Puka? I mean, basically, because both of them was double team. I mean, I watched the play. I'm like, well,
sounds like good.
I mean, probably because they double team. Probably because they were double team. So, and they both were double team. I looked at the play a couple times. So now the question is, do you go down one? It's like 5 minutes left in the game. Do you take that 3 and put some little pressure on the Seahawks and then possibly if you get the ball back now, all thing you need is a field goal instead of a touchdown.
I was asking that question, believe me.
Right. So I don't know, man. I like getting the 3. there because
You
it's like,
gotta take the threes. You're in the playoff.
yeah, I like getting the 3 there, man. To be honest with you, man, just
Do we
so
need Dan Campbell's picture like just blown up whenever someone wants to think about making the right decision? I mean,
right,
like, take the 3.
yeah,
Take the 3.
right. And I ain't mad at it, man. You don't, and coaches look at it as like you don't know if you're gonna get that close again to the goal line. But with an offense like the Rams, you gonna move the ball.
You gotta move the ball.
Right. If you're an offense that struggles to get down there and the game is, you know,
Yeah.
14 to 10 and you don't even know if you can move the ball, I can understand going for your 7, you down there at the 5-yard line, like, let's go ahead and try to score a touchdown. We might not get this chance again. But
Right.
when you're the Rams and that game,
Especially when you got enough time. You got
right,
enough time, man. Come
right.
on.
And I guess that when you about the offense, I guess I don't know. I guess they wasn't confident in the defense. They'd be able to stop. But if you don't score, you still need your defense to stop them, right?
Right. I'm gonna say this. If the Rams can focus on getting a defense, I mean, and really getting some pieces on the defense, they're gonna be hard to beat. I mean, if they play anything like they played this year.
Right. The Rams, go ahead.
No, because what an illustrious season Matthew Stafford had.
Yeah, man, he probably win MVP. I don't think he won it before. It's kind of more of a career achievement. Well, I can't say that because he had a good season, 40+ touchdowns, over 4,000 yards. So he had a good season. See, it's probably
50 touchdowns.
Yeah, 50. Okay, yeah, well deserved.
I mean, come on,
Yeah, 50 touchdowns. That was just regular season, including postseason.
I don't know, but I know I saw the 5 and the 0, and I'm like, whoa.
Okay, yeah, that might be including postseason too, maybe. But yeah, I think he'll walk away with MVP this year. I think he will come back next year too. I think getting this far, I think it'll take some time, to recruit. He won't come back in when OTAs start. He won't come in right away, but I think he'll come back. What I was gonna say about the Rams was they spend a lot of money on offense and they try to draft the perfect picks on defense.
The defense, yeah.
Yeah, so they do kind of a couple teams do that. So what they do is they spend money on offense and then they try to draft young players on defense and hope they become something. Right now, it just ain't work out in the secondary.
No, and it hasn't also worked out for Devontae Adams. He's 0 for 5 in every NFC championship. He just can't make it to the big one. And it was emotional. Devontae was crying. He doesn't even want to go to Taco Bell. He's depressed. He's gonna take some time off and have his head underneath the pillow, man. It hurt my heart to see Devontae so emotional.
Yeah, I think that group will come out together and make at least one more run in it.
And Devontae played awesome.
Yeah, he played a good game.
He played a really good game, real solid game. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll also see what is going to happen coming up in 2 weeks. The Pats.
Hey man, well I ain't gonna get into too much of that, but I'm gonna say this again. I done said it. This will be the 3rd straight week I said it right. If you would have said when the season started that I would be in the Super Bowl and the only thing will be standing in my way is Sam Darnold for winning the Super Bowl, I take my chances.
I got to get you a shirt that says just that. We just got to figure out how to shorten it a little bit.
That's my
we got to work on
right?
the wording.
That's my saying. Look, man, you tell me these scenarios before the season for me to get on and move on to the Super Bowl and win it, I take my chances.
Oh, man. I can't believe it. The Patriots are back in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, for the 12th time, man. NFL record.
Unbelievable.
For the
What? So, are you gonna get some? You probably got the socks. You're making big plans. We're gonna talk about your plans. We got a couple more weeks. We're gonna talk about your plans, my brother. But I know you're happy, man, and congratulations to you.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it, man. Been a fun season.
Yeah, it's been a fun season for you. All right, signing off. Second opinion to the audience. We love you, and we're gonna enjoy talking about the Super Bowl coming up and having a good time with Coach Q over here while he's enjoying life.
Hey, man. Mayday.
Oh gosh. Let's shake it up. See you later.
I thought this was supposed to be fake. Oh, you got me pretty good too.
Little Mania Midget Wrestling Live is coming to Eastern North Carolina Thursday, January 29th at T-Birds in Weaverville, Friday, January 30th at the Countryside Event Center in Goldsboro, and Sunday, February 1st at Secrets Cabaret in Fayetteville. Don't miss America's #1 touring show. The action is intense and the pain is real. Get your tickets now at littlemaniaevents.com.